This here is a sculpture of the African American monument. It was sculpted by Dr. Abby Jordan in 2002. And this sculpture commemorates the basically the capture and selling of slaves across the Savannah River. We were stolen, sold, and bought together from the African continent. We got on the slave ships together. We lay back to belly in the holds of the slave ships and each other's excrement and urine together. Sometimes died together and our lifeless bodies thrown overboard together. Today we are standing up together with faith and even some joy. Those are the words by the legendary Maya Angelou. This is the African American Monument, Savannah, Georgia. Good people, this your boy P9, and I'm coming to you from the oldest city in the state of Georgia, Savannah. Savannah is a historic city located in Chatham County. It is the county seat of Chatham County. So I start my video off over here, yeah, there was on Bull Street. And right over here is the City Hall of Savannah. Right here is the United States Custom House, which is on a historic area, and it is on this site where James Oglethorpe, a name that you would find synonymous with the city of Savannah, this is Oglethorpe's house. And this is where James Oglethorpe occupied this house between 1736 and 1740. Again, it's called the U.S. Customs House. So actually now I'm on Bay Street. Walking down Bay Street, which is in the historic district of Savannah. And again, Savannah is the oldest city in the state of Georgia. It was founded in 1733. And it was part of the British colonial rule during that time. Look at all these historical buildings right here. It's a lot of hotels on this strip on Bay Street. But I'm gonna go over here. It's a few monuments that I want to check out across the street because Savannah is full of monuments. It's a lot of history pertaining to this city. So come to think of it, being that Savannah was established in 1733, it is well over a century older than the state capital of Georgia, which is Atlanta. As you can see, this building right here, this is the Freemasons Hall, or the Savannah Cotton Exchange. And this sculpture that sits in front of it is like a lion with wings, and it's a fountain, so it's a little spout that's shooting out the water. But the Savannah Cotton Exchange building, this building was actually completed in 1887, so we're talking late 19th century, during the era when Savannah ranked first as the cotton seaport on the Atlantic and second in the world. So in its heyday as a cotton port, over 2 million bales a year moved through Savannah. The Cotton Exchange was a center of activity and the staple which dominated the city's economic life before its evolution into the leading industrial seaport. So the exchange was designed by the nationally known Boston architect William Gibbons Preston. So there was a competition between 11 architects as far as what would be the best design for this building, and Mr. Preston won out of those 11 candidates for architects for this particular project. But yes, Savannah is, of course, being that it's in Georgia and it's located alongside a port and a river, it is a huge and has been historically known for its cotton exchange and trade and everything like that. This is the old Exchange City bell, and this bell is believed to be the oldest in Georgia, which bears the date of 1802, which again is the early 19th century. So here's the actual bell right here. So Bay Street, where I'm at right now, is actually located a block away from River Street, which you're going to see later on is a very historic and a really huge tourist hub right here in Savannah. That's a Holiday Inn Express hotel across the street. So there's a string of hotels that line Bay Street. And Savannah is also known for its historical trolley tours. And there goes a trolley right there. The old Savannah Tours Company. And you can get a view over here of the Savannah riverfront, the convention center in the background. But I'm getting ready to make my way down Abercorn Street. Now Savannah, being given its location on the riverfront and on the port, and given its basically with its extensive historical significance, Savannah attracts well over millions of visitors to the city. The city has a bunch of cobblestone streets which sets it apart from most other cities. And another thing about Savannah too, is a lot of really good restaurants. Being that it's the South, there's a lot of soul food spots, and given its location on the river, it's a lot of seafood restaurants. But there's also a lot of other restaurants of varying interests, varying tastes. And right now, we're walking down one of the 22 squares of Savannah. This is Reynolds Square. So Reynolds Square is situated right around Abercorn and St. Julian Street. Here's a statue of John Wesley, who was the founder of Methodism. And this is a marker that commemorates the 250th year arrival of the Moravians. So yes. So this another part of history here. There was Methodism was actually founded right here in Savannah. As you can tell by this marker right here, there's a marker for John Wesley. So weekly meetings of his church congregation were held in a small wooden dwelling right here in around this square. This is actually the Lucas Theater of Arts right here.
Ice cream shop, or maybe we weren't.
Well, we have the street blocked off over here. It looks like an event going on over here. They have a bunch of vendors and stuff like that. But it's right here in front of the Savannah College of Art and Design. I'm going to cross over here. Now this is Broughton Street that I'm walking down now. It's another historical street right here in the heart of Savannah. Okay, cool. World of Nintendo. The Savannah Tap House. Here goes the other trolley right here. This is the Old Town trolley. So some of those tours are narrated tours. They have a tour guide. And this building right here is the Marshall House. It's one of the historic inns of Savannah. Originally developed in 1851 by Mary Marshall.
771, yeah, and it should just say whatever the.
I'm at the corner of Broughton and Drayton now.
Yeah, I think we're all trying to go right over there.
There's a lot of shops down Broughton Street. Here's a souvenir shop with a bunch of Savannah, Georgia t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, and all type of other type of souvenirs. It's called I Love Savannah, which sits at the corner of Bull and Broughton Streets. I'm over here in Wright Square on Bull Street, and I'm over here on the grave site of Tomochichi and Tomochichi Miko of the Yamacraw tribe of the Lower Creek and Yamasai Indians is buried in this square. James Oglethorpe called him a friend of the colony. He was an indispensable resource to the peaceful establishment of the Georgia colony as a military outpost against Spanish invasion. He negotiated a treaty with Oglethorpe in 1733, pursuant to which Georgia was settled. Mary Musgrove, the Creek and British niece of Emperor Brim of the Creek Indians, acted as an interpreter between Oglethorpe and Tomochichi and lent her great influence to the signing of that treaty and to the treaties negotiated by Oglethorpe with other tribes of the Creek Nation. So during that time, there was a lot of negotiations between the Native American tribes, which during that time were the Creek Indians and the Lower Creek Indians and the Yamasee and Yamacraw tribes. They would negotiate between the English colonists in regards to land, so they do like land negotiations and things of that nature. So Tomochichi visited the English court and was received by King George II and the Archbishop of Canterbury. And Tomochichi passed away in 1739, October 5th of that year, at the Yamacraw Indian village, and at his request was brought to Savannah to rest among the English in the city he helped establish. He was buried here with British military honors. So the credit for the founding of Savannah a lot of times goes towards James Oglethorpe, but really it was Tomochichi who helped found this city. And the original inhabitants of this land were the Yamacraw of the Lower Creek. So right here is State Street. It's the corner of State Street and Bull Street. And right over there is the Lutheran Church, that building.
go back and do it.
over here at Johnson Square Park. So this is the Nathaniel Green Monument right here. Washington Square. It's just a marker that commemorates the Southern tour in 1791 of then President George Washington, where he attended the original Christ Church. While in Savannah from May 12th to the 15th, Washington lodged at the house on the corner of Barnard and State Streets on St. James, which is now located at Telfair Square, and dined at the Brown's Coffee House with the Society of Cincinnati. So again, this is the Nathaniel Green Monument. So this is where he was buried, and he was just a major general during the American Revolution. But let me go over here. This is actually the Christ Church right over there. So Johnson Square is pretty nice. They have that monument for Nathaniel Green. It's located near the Christ Church. And there's also this nice fountain that you're about to see right over here. Small, it's a small fountain, but it's pretty cool, as you can see. Oh, there goes one of those pedal pubs. I'm over here on Whitaker Street, getting ready to cross over to Congress Street. pedal pub right here. Yeah.
Oh, Mark, look at that.
So you go down Congress Street, there's a few pubs and bars. This might be a nightclub right here. It's 51 degrees. Well, I'm over here. I'm coming up on Ellis Square. Ellis Square is another one of Savannah's many 22 squares that they have in the city. Make my way down this way. Again, this is Ellis Square. Got a fountain right over here. Now this one was laid out in 1733 along with many other squares in the city of Savannah in the same year of its founding. And Ellis Square was originally called Decker Square. And it was named after Matthew Decker, Sir Matthew Decker. Of the British Parliament. They got an Irish pub called Wexford over here by the square. And this is a sculpture of John Herndon Johnny Mercer, who was a Savannah native and a lyricist, composer, performer, collaborator, businessman, philanthropist, and mentor. He penned nearly 1,400 songs, with the most famous being Moon River. He was a co-founder of Capitol Records and founding president of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. He was also nominated for the Academy Awards for Best Song, winning 4 Oscars, and his lyrics are significant contributors to the Great American Songbook. Contributions, I kind of got that word tongue twisted. But that was John Mercer, a statue of him. As I make my way over City Market. Now City Market is a historic market complex smack dab in the historic district of Savannah, and it, like Ellis Square, was established in 1733. And this was a gathering spot for a lot of locals who would set up shop and sell groceries and other goods that you would typically find in a marketplace during that time, you know. So whether it be vegetables, fruits, you know, just all type of different things, you know. They have a trolley shop, gift shop right over here, as long as a Prohibition museum and speakeasy. So I would take it that over in this part is where they would have speakeasies, which were illegal during the Prohibition era. And this is when, you know, the selling and consumption of alcohol was illegal during that Prohibition era, but they operated illegal bootlegging and speakeasy operations. So I'm guessing this would be the part of Savannah during that era, that Prohibition era, where they operated those speakeasies. Right here is City Market. So now I'm on St. Julian Street. Savannah slow ride.
Paparazzi drink.
Paparazzi, huh? Now check out this monument right here. Now this monument over here is of the largest unit of soldiers of African descent who fought in the American Revolution and was the brave soldiers from Haiti, which during that time was known as Saint Domingue, and they were under French rule during that time. And this regiment consisted of free men who volunteered for a campaign to capture Savannah from the British in 1779. Their sacrifice reminds us that men of African descent were also present on many other battlefields during the Revolution. So this is just part of the Haitian American history, a project of the Haitian American Historical Society between 2001 and 2007. So this is really cool right here. And this particular individual, this drummer, represents young Henry Christophe, who participated in the October 9, 1779 Battle of Savannah. Christophe later became a leader in the struggle for Haitian independence from French colonial rule ending in 1804. A commander of the Haitian army, he became king of Haiti, being among the first heads of state of African descent in the Western Hemisphere. So there he goes right there. That statue of Christophe banging on the drum. So they did have drummer boys during that time, even in the midst of war. So this sculpture was sculpted by James Maston in 2007. So here's the plaque underneath it. Shout out to James Maston for this dope sculpture. Right over here by the City Market. So this building right here is the First African Baptist Church, and it's located on Montgomery Street at the corner of Montgomery and St. Julian Street. But this is the first African Baptist church, which traces its roots to 1773 and the organization of a congregation at nearby Broughton Plantation by Reverend George Leslie under the leadership of Reverend Andrew Marshall. Under the leadership of Reverend Andrew C. Marshall, who was the third pastor of First African Baptist Church, the congregation obtained this property. Constructed of Savannah gray brick by congregants, both free and enslaved, the current building was completed in 1859. Reverend Emmanuel K. Love, sixth pastor and advocate for African American education and civil rights, was instrumental in establishing today's Savannah State University. Reverend Dr. Ralph Mark Gilbert, 13th pastor, was a prominent leader of the NAACP and revival of the Savannah chapter in the 1940s. U.S. Representative Adam Clayton Powell of Harlem and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. are among the noteworthy speakers hosted here. FABC is one of the oldest continuously operating African American churches in North America, and this was erected by the Georgia Historical Society and First African Baptist Church. So again, this was 1773 when this building was complete, or excuse me, 1859 when this building was completed, but 1773 when the actual congregation was founded. So also shout out to Emmanuel K. Love, who helped found Savannah State University, which is a gem right here in the city of Savannah, a historically black university, which I attended actually, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. Attended there for a couple of years. But yes, this is right here on Montgomery Street, First African Baptist Church. So let me turn around, check out a little bit more. Sound like some karaoke going on. This is called, that's called the Rail Pub, and it's a pub where they have karaoke Saturdays, and every night they have karaoke from 8:30 p.m. in the upstairs portion of the bar. And this is Boomy's bar, which is right next to it, next door to it. So you have the Rail Pub and Boomy's bar, which neighbor each other. That's pretty dope. And this one's called the Social Club Beer Garden. And this one was established in 2008. So there's a lot to do right downtown, especially on St. Julian Street. It's a lot of stuff to do, especially if you're into the bar scene. You know, this is actually Congress Street. So what you have in Savannah is you have a ton of history, ton of bars, and a lot of recreation rolled into a lot of square blocks that make up the city. And you see this building over here, it's called the Ships of the Sea Maritime Museum, or Maritime. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It might be Maritime, the Ships of the Sea Maritime Museum, which also was the home of William Scarborough, another key figure in Georgia history. Go down this way. You also have a DoubleTree Hotel and a historic Savannah Hilton Garden Inn Hotel as I make my way towards Bay Street. Good. We're on the Savannah riverfront, right here in historic Savannah, Georgia. on this hot Saturday morning. And right over there, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's the Atlantic Bridge. And this bridge was very important, especially during the, well, before the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor. And there was a slew of ships built and transport vessels that were key during World War II. But if you walk down here today, there's a string of hotels and resorts that lie right alongside the riverfront. And these trees right here, these palm trees, they have dates. For those who aren't familiar with dates, they're actually pretty good. They have coconuts inside of them. Yeah.
There are dates. The dates are sweet. And then when you get to the sea, they have coconut inside of it because you have to take a hammer or something and
Oh yeah. Oh.
break the seed and
Oh wow.
get to the coconut.
Oh, so you have to use
The
it.
coconut is really good.
So the dates are sweet, and you break them with a hammer. You have to break them with a hammer in order to get to the coconut. Oh yeah.
And like you have to do with what is that seed?
Oh, okay.
Seed on the
See right here, this is a sculpture that was created by Georgia artist Ivan Bailey in 1996, the same year the Olympic Games came to Atlanta. But this is the 1996 Olympic cauldron, and this cauldron was lit with the original Olympic flame from Olympia, Greece at the Savannah Olympic opening ceremony in 1996 and burned throughout the Centennial Olympic Games in Savannah, Georgia, site of the Olympic yachting events. So this represents the flame that was burning here in Savannah throughout the course of the 1996 Summer Olympic Games. The Summer Olympic Games were obviously hosted in Atlanta, but being that Atlanta doesn't have a river, they had to have the yachting events of the Olympic Games right here in Savannah on the Savannah River. And check this out right here. This is a cargo ship transporting those container ships or those containers over the Savannah River. This sculpture is of what's known as Savannah's waving girl. Her name is Florence Martis, and this is a sculpture of her with her dog.
what I'm trying to think.
All right. Now we're walking down River Street now. And River Street is a major tourist drag in downtown Savannah alongside the Savannah River. Now this particular building right here is called the Old Harbor Inn, and it was opened up in 1892. So Savannah has several historical buildings, and here is one right over here by the riverfront. And River Street, like I mentioned, has always been like a tourist draw. Like a lot of gift shops, restaurants, bars, you name it. It's right along River Street. They even have a River Street marketplace right here. Let's go check it out. Oh, these are nice. I wonder what these are made out of. Oh, they got bracelets. Okay. But yeah, when you walking down River Street, make sure you stop by the River Street Marketplace, because they have several independent businesses where you can get handcrafted jewelry, a series of other different items. Then when you walk out the Savannah River Market, you come right over here back to the river, and you see this cruise boat right here. It's called the Georgia Queen. You could actually book one of these with the family. They have it to where you can do tours across the river, as well as have entertainment on board, so you can eat. So they do, like at night they do music, and they also have dinner, and you can eat lunch during the day. So it's pretty cool. Okay, here's another building with a River Street Marketplace. So they have two marketplaces. Back down River Street.
Woo, see. I tell you what, I don't know where I just go.
Now another thing about Savannah has a ton of restaurants. It don't matter what part of the city you in. There's restaurants everywhere, especially seafood spots. Now this right here is called the Shrimp Factory.
We might eat that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Something to drink. Well, we going to the
Lunch until 4, and dinner starts at 4 o'clock. And this here, people, is the trolley.
I guess we'll try to Charlie. We'll come back.
Yeah, we can come back and do the trolley, the old town trolley that runs through Savannah. So it's basically a navigated tour. So we had an actual tour guide. So once we get on that bad boy, you won't hear me talking. You'll hear the actual tour guide gave you a tour guide. You know.
We walked all the way down this way.
Yeah, we walked this way. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's a rocky road over here. Savannah's Candy Kitchen. They do this, okay. They sell popcorn. And right across the river over there is a Savannah Convention Center. Doesn't look like they have anything going on today. But it is across the river. And I found out from one of the locals, that the ferry that runs over there is actually free. More River Street. Alright.
Look like they finna build something there. Broughton Mill.
Oh yeah. It's like it looks like a restaurant, like a bar or something like that. River Street Inn. Oh, this is the River Street Inn right here. It's a river. I guess I don't know. This might be a hotel. Looks like an old historical hotel. True Grits. That was called True Grits. A souvenir shop, of course.
Stay salty. That white boy like got told all about a damn candy.
Wow, that was wild, man.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe we just need to, yeah, just like I said, you never let anybody or anything spoil our day.
I think I'm going to give me something to think.
Oh, Wet Willie's right here. Oh, they got Wet Willie's. Wow. Back here on River Street. And here comes the ferry right here. which is free of charge for those who are wondering and interested in visiting Savannah. They do have a free ferry that takes you across the water over there to the convention center and the Westin Hotel and back over here to River Street. Made it on the ferry, y'all, and the interior of this bad boy looks really nice.
It feels really good.
And it feels really good because it's hot as I don't know what outside. They got the central air and they got the fans, the ceiling fans, so nice and cool on here. Shortly, we're going to set off into the water, into the river. And we are here on the ferry. It is now moving. Guys, across the river right over here is the convention center, Savannah Convention Center. This is where a lot of the events, the major events that occur in Savannah, they take place in that venue right there. River Street. This motor is something else. There I go. Got to make sure I get myself in the frame for this. Right here on the Savannah River. Yeah. I wonder how much them apartments over there cost. They cost Savannah Harbor apartment. Looks like they just built those over there. did the cartwheel.
Oh, over
Like
here.
not too far from over there. It's called the waving girl landing. So remember there's a little statue that I took.
Yeah, I did the waving girl cartwheel.
Huh?
I did the cartwheel on the landing.
Yeah. They call it the waving girl landing because in history the ships used to come over here and a young girl would just sit there and wave at the ships and pass by. Nah, it's all good though. Good. Having a lot of fun out here in Savannah today, which I knew we would. And there goes the Georgia Queen cruise boat over there. We are off the ferry now. Feels good to be back on land, even though it was a really relaxing and nice ferry ride across the river. And back on River Street. And it's a lot more cool things to take in. Oh, that shade was good while it lasted, but it's gonna be more shade over here too.
Go back to the hotel, get something to drink. The sun will get you.
But here we're back under the shade now. And it's the Bohemian Hotel right here. And I remember when I used to live in Savannah, attended school in Savannah. Man, River Street would be lit, like especially on St. Patrick's Day, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like a lot be going on over down here. St. Patrick's and Mardi Gras. Even on a normal weekend, it was just Savannah Street, River Street would be lit. A lot of entertainment, a lot of good restaurants, especially restaurants that sell seafood and soul food and all that good stuff. It's the River House right here. Cross over here real quick. Yo, check this out right here. Look at this nice work of art. This memorial is dedicated to the men and women who have built, serviced, and sailed ships out of the port of Savannah, especially those who gave their lives in maritime service. National Maritime Day, May 22nd, 1992. So this is basically courtesy of the Propeller Club of the United States Port of Savannah. So this is a really nice piece right here. I've never seen anything like that before. That is very unique. It has a propeller spinning on the side of the ship. Whoever put together that, man, they did. That's some really good handiwork, you know, for real. Yeah, that is dope. I'm telling you guys, you'll see a lot of cool things right here on River Street. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, babe, that caught my eyes. That really caught my eyes. I had to come over here and get that. Ain't for real. What you want to do? Just want to keep walking down River Street, or you want to go keep walking down River Street? Okay, cool. I'm with that. I just had to get that, you know, get that on picture, because that was a really cool sculpture. And River Street is actually a 2-mile long street that runs alongside the riverfront. So there's a lot to do just on this one stretch of road. Just imagine how much there is to do in downtown as a whole. I mean, in the city in general. Dockside seafood bar and grill. You got some boutiques and clothing shops, of course. Yeah, we'll go back over to the shade side for sure. Yeah, that sun was beaming directly on us, guys. Like that sun can be very draining. Sends you to a early nap if you ain't careful. Send you back to the hotel, you know, and you be like, nah, I can't do this no more. I'm gonna have to wait for I had to sit this one out, lay this one out, whatever. Oh, this is like some soaps or something. Yeah. Of course, they got a Harley Davidson shop.
They got that
everywhere. America loves their Harleys. They got a Dubs pub. They got a daiquiri spot right there. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. And this the JW Marriott right here. Oh, you are good.
Oh, thank God.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought I with these bricks.
I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, that's nice over there, too. Yeah, most definitely.
Rock something never gonna go right.
Yeah, that's what we was. That's another one.
Oh, I'm gonna go inside there and look.
Okay.
Hold the camera.
Yeah, sure. Hold on 1 second.
Look at his finger.
Oh wow.
Lily, what's up, man? We hanging out, we chilling?
Dude, because he was like staring at Lil.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Yeah. Oh shoot, there's a nice sculpture down there.
Okay, let's go down.
Nice sculpture. Yeah, we.
I want to walk inside.
Well, oh yeah, okay.
So we
That's
gonna
cool.
walk up and go.
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, we
Oh.
should put it there and then walk up.
Oh, hey, you know, it's about, hey.
Okay.
Now this part of River Street is called the Plant Riverside District. That's a nice sculpture. It looks like a mermaid and a fish. We're here at the JW Marriott Hotel, inside of it, in the Plant Riverside District, and they have a display of multiple treasures from across the earth. And they're crystals, and they look really nice. My favorite one, there's so many of them, but this is one of my favorites right here. It's the Amethyst Geode from Brazil. And they also have one over here. It's called the Optical Quartz with graphite and rutile from Brazil.
My favorite one is I think I like this one right here. I think I like number 9.
You like number 9? Mm-hmm. That is the number 9. That's the
number 17.
No, number 17 is the geode with stalactite like drip structures from Brazil. That's really cool. So it looks like something that comes out of a cave. But the number 9 was the rose quartz crystal, and that came out of Madagascar. It's like a curved bowl. Yeah, these things are really nice for real. Now number 10, that is the optical quartz crystal from Brazil, and I actually have a like a little lamp. It's like a little spiritual lamp that's kind of shaped in that same exact sculpture. Like it's shaped the exact same way. Check out this mirror right here. Oh my god. Oh, this is a hotel connected to a museum or something? Yes. I've never seen anything like this. They have like this is like a dinosaur or something. It's a stainless steel, I think it's made out of stainless steel dinosaur sculpture right there. Amethyst right here. Amethyst. And check this out too. Oh wow, look at this. It's like a. Is this a? It looks like an African. Is this an African warrior?
Oh, that's when they come.
It is. Yeah, like I like this one right here as well. Hey, you like that, huh? It's freaking awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. To my this?
This one right here.
Oh, this one right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is really cool.
If you're gonna purchase them, I say call him.
Wow.
Smoking quartz. Wonder how much these things cost.
I love it. They cost a lot.
Yo, I could only imagine. Like, wow. Even if you just look at the overall design of this building and the architecture, how it's architected, is really dope. I want to say this building used to it looks like it used to be a power plant or a warehouse at one point in time. It had to have been a warehouse at one point in time. You could tell by the beams. And by the way, guys, we had no prior knowledge of this particular exhibit. I had no idea this even existed here in Savannah. So this was kind of like spur of the moment. We just ran across this. Check this out. It's a meteorite. Between 4,000 to 5,000 years ago, one of the largest rocks from space hit the Earth in recent history and impacted near Campo de Cielo in Argentina. So on the surface, these meteorites look small, but when they come down, I mean, they're like, they weigh a ton. They just look small to the naked eye, but yeah, these things weigh a ton. And imagine it coming crashing down, hitting the Earth at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. I mean, it's very catastrophic. How you doing? This is a skeleton, a fossil of looks like a plesiosaurus. It's one of the dinosaurs. One of the species of dinosaurs from back in the day. And this is from the Ice Age. No, it's actually from a cave bear called the Ursuspilios. And it's a species of bear that could reach heights of over 11.5 feet when standing in this pose. That's scary. Them things are huge. Crocodile head fossil. A mammoth tusk. Of course, the mammoth have long been extinct, you know. It's crazy. But this is a really cool display of crystals and fossils and all type of other exhibits.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it though? And see, when you walk out here, it looks like it goes straight to the river. I've never seen a hotel with a literal museum right inside of it. That's crazy. That's very innovative. Okay. And check this out, guys. This is in the lounge in the JW Marriott. They have a whole bunch of African sculptures. Look at the African ladies right here. This is gorgeous. Look at the jewelry. Handcrafted jewelry right here. It's beautiful. See the one sister with the braids? I think both, no, all three of them have braids. This one over here, this one over here. And they have the handcrafted jewelry, the necklaces, the earrings. And you have the alligator right here. Beautiful work of art right here. Then you have the ostrich. So a lot of these animals they have on display are those of which are native to the motherland, Africa. Picture by Shabaya, 2014. Munya Ara Razi Shabaya, 2015. Brother with the multicolored beads on. This is really dope. Got the zebra right here. Okay, apparently. Alright, well. I was trying to get it. Yeah, okay, this is really cool. Yep, really cool. It's like a little lounge room right here. I'll talk about that right there.
Yes.
Yeah. And a lot of this artwork too was specially handcrafted. This stuff is rare. A lot of it's rare. But it's definitely a cool atmosphere right here. Deep in thought right here, it looks like this brother is. And again, the same artist who put together the paintings out in there in the restaurant area did this one as well. Shabaya. The elephant. Yeah, most definitely. Come check out the JW Marriott and interior and check out the African art display they have in here. Jacob Evans. Go follow him
Wait, are we still 70s?
on Instagram.
Give me some.
Jacob Sandwich.
Artist.
Or Cash App him, Jacob Sandwich.
Hey, yo,